Hello. Welcome to my stream. It's Romantic Developer Stream Late Night Talks, series number 113, and we are starting now. Normally, we doing several things. We talk about. Oh, I moved today's stream multiple times. Moved it multiple times because of anniversary in my family, and we celebrated, and it looks like I started even few minutes earlier than I planned after third rescheduling time. Okay, and what I could see myself. Cool, and I see that I could hear myself as well. So I will. Okay, yeah. At least I will see any comments if you send me in the chat. If you're listening, you could say hi, and it would be enough for me to keep me motivated. About personal reflections from today, you know, it's pretty tough. It's a lot of emotions, of course. I see that my internet is not so good. Okay, it's a lot of emotions today. A lot of good emotions, and we decided to watch some old video, even before we are family. So video from times when we know each other, but not as a family, not as a wife or husband. And of course, it's bring multiple things. From one side, it's of course emotions to see our younger self. Mm. so silly, but so energized, so I don't know, so young. From other side, of course, it was already visible that how which life lesson we came through, hopefully to meet each other. But yeah, even then it was tough. And now you look at those, remember those time and say, oh, why I did it so hard? Why I did it? It was some simple decisions, or at least not simple, but at least reasonable, and it could go like everything could go so much easier. Maybe in another 10 or 20 years, looking back to what we are now, we will say exactly the same thing. Who knows? But yeah. And also it reminds about some decisions which we made right, very properly. It shows some old friends and some old people we communicate with. It shows that, that we had some really good time. We were really big friends, and then something changed. People decided to go elsewhere, not always nice, with dignity, friendly. So yeah, and you see that, yeah, you did a lot of things right as well. So it's always mixed emotions when you see that something you could do much better now and something you still do the same. And it's nice. And also, of course, when you see all those memories, it's a chance to go back, and let it go, multiple things, because it's not so simple, it's not so easy. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my rate and it's awful. I mean, my speed, internet speed, and it's awful. Let me try to reconnect. Okay, I reconnected. Let me reset statistics. It's still not so good. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, probably I will not go and reset my router. It will take maybe another 10-15 minutes. No one wants that, nor I, nor you, because again, for you, it probably, because I look at the stream and I don't see anyone. So most probably if you look at it, you will look in recording, and in recording it would be much more smooth and nice without any interruptions. So it should be cool. Yeah. And even now with that speed, not so great speed, I see that on my phone it's with bad quality, but it's going. I just want to say it's going well, but no, it's not going well. Okay, so as final result of my recommendation would be, if you have some old videos, photos, not from different periods of your time. It could be happy period or it could be some period with pain. Anyway, maybe your soul or your subconscious asking you to watch something. Just find them. They're not always in Google Photos, you know. Right now, at least my last about 9 years, at least photos. There are a lot of photos in Google Photos, but not all of them. I also did a huge amount of photos on DSLR, and they're not on in YouTube or Google Photos. I did a lot of videos. Of course, they're not all in YouTube Photos. Even if you bought something, some space or something, and you have several 100 GB, it's still not sufficient now to store all the videos you probably had. So maybe it's some disk, maybe it's some cards. I looked so far back in time. I looked so long back in time that I need to I search that type of disk. And you know, yeah, that is pretty cool. It's at least 2 TB. But also I have even older, yeah, and you know, it's not as small as you have in notebooks or like uh, modern way disk. It's HDD, it's not SSD, it's still HDD, but it's more or less new. And this one, for example, yeah, and this one, I just shown you the size comparison. So let's do that. You see, so this one is 1 TB, and this one is just 300 megabytes, and it's like maybe 6 times bigger and 10 times more in weight. And yeah, it's 320 gigabytes if you just format it and use it in some modern file system. You will get less than 300 because all other things will go for index, for system, and so on. So yeah, it's pretty old technologies. And yeah, we decided to watch, and I need to review all of them. and I use that. I have to use that thing, to connect, because I don't have any just personal computer. I have only laptops right now, and yeah, so I have that SATA connector to USB, and it has some like 12 watt. Oh, it's not so visible. Oh, now it's maybe, but yeah, it's not enough light. So anyway, it has some 12 watt connector, but it's never said it should be 12 watts. And I need to find similar model on their website just to check that they expect 12 watt, because yeah, HDD disk markings could be misleading. It says that it expects some 12 VDC 0.55 amperes and 5 VDC 0.70 amperes. What should go where? Not so understandable. So yeah, but I read that okay, it's 12 watt, and I found very universal adapter which provides a 12 from 0 to 24. So yeah, I tried to do 12 watts, and after some red race it started. It's like old motorbike. You connect, it's silence. You connect again, and it's and yeah, it started. So it's nice. Nice that we had that experience. I copied them to some smaller card, some SSD, not SSD, some SD card. So now it should be much more simpler. Where's my CD card? Oh, here it is. So it looks very ugly. It's like CD card. I tried to play them on my from my phone to connect it to TV, but it doesn't work. I mean, maybe, but I have some cool players on my phone, and they couldn't play that old type of video. Of course, it was even extension AVI. So video file, but very. I think it's surely before MPEG-4 era, so it's not MP4. It was era of at least MPEG, and PEG it was like MPEG-2 codec encoder, and AVI, if I'm not mistaken, it like now MP4 or MKV. So it just container. It could be anything inside of it. So computers could reproduce it. My mobile phone players, several. I have like a Max player, some other player. They couldn't do that. They said, "Oh, unrecognized file format." So okay, I stop, trying and connect notebook and bring it to that room and connect it virtually to TV. It's a command Windows key plus key K, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it could connect to any wireless display, so very useful. Yeah. My internet still jumps, so I couldn't say I feel very confident about my stream. Maybe next time I need to try to restart my router. Give it a few seconds. Okay. I just rejoined the same internet as I had. So not many options here. But let's hope it would work better. And let me try here to just click live and slightly speed up the sync, so I would be more or less I would be more or less in sync to see if it's how it's actually working on the stream. Okay, working pretty good. Okay, let's remember what we've done on the previous stream with full screen with our code, and we did multiple things. So we tried use our test whisper word level file. Yeah, and we tried to use 1 minute story, and we received pretty cool transcript with a lot of details, which we could use to do SRT very easily, but also it has word transcript. So for each word we have its start and end point, which is very cool, actually, which is very cool. If it recognizes properly, it allows us to build very simply chat, short, dynamic captions on the screen quite easily. And also at the same time we try to execute something like CUDA install, but it looks like we try to install some build tools and it's still not installed, or I don't know. I installed C++ build tools, but in CMD make command still couldn't be recognized. Let's see, maybe we could find some quick solution. Environment variable not set. Program files cmake bin. Program files. Do we have cmake? We have Canon. We don't have cmake. It doesn't provide us link, but we'll probably could go to official cmake. And we could try download Windows. Oh, not source, sorry. We just need installer. Installer should work well. Let's verify very quickly. Maybe it's here. CMake. No. It's not here. It's not here. I have lychee slicer. Okay. If it's download, let's try to execute it. And it start to execute. We agree. Not add to pass, of course. C program cmake. Okay. And let's start. Because last time when we tried to go to like that, and cd PyTorch and then Python setup install, if I'm not mistaken. Finish. Okay, let's close it. Let's execute command line, and let's make bigger. Oh, not CMake. Okay, now it has CMake, and we can go to our folder. Okay, how to build latest version of PyTorch step by step. Now we need to use that search. It's actually will help us to do the really very latest information. Clone cd PyTorch. Oh, we could switch. Let's say we have my-env, we have scripts, we have activate, and then we go PyTorch because we used, oh, we just need start new. I try to set very quite complex task for one preview, but it's hang up. It couldn't do that. Okay, activate. Basically, we already did it here, so if you do it once again, it's just fine. It shouldn't do anything except say requirements already satisfied. Okay, that should be done. CUDA home echo. We are in Windows. Python setup, Python install. But let's, I am building this tool in Windows. And for CUDA program files. Okay. CUDA. CMake. NVIDIA? No. Intel? No. Okay. Install, clone. Built-in with CUDA support. Ensure that appropriate version of CUDA installed and set use CUDA environment to 1. Yes, I want to build with CUDA support. I have CUDA 12.6. Please provide detailed instructions. We already had it somewhere, but why not ask again if we could do that? Yes. I believe we already have all the dependencies. Let's set those generation like that. Let's check that it's proper file path. We just insert it here. Yeah, and it's proper file path. CUDA version. Okay, so we could go copy the whole line, set, and cu then installed. How to find where cu then is installed. It would be in program files NVIDIA GPU computing toolkit CUDA version. So probably we just CUDNN need just to set that sync as well. And instead of CUDA, CUDNN home. Okay. Oh, what is that? Let's try. I don't know if it's work or not. Let's try use Python setup. We already have CMake for sure. So let's see if we could build it. Found CUDA. The CUDA compiler identified with host CUDA. And now it's saying that couldn't find something. Found Python, found component interpreter, warning, found warning, cannot find CUDNN library. Oh, come on. It's still continuing to building, but probably without CUDNN library, it will not do it nicely, correct? At least we came to the point where it's executing tests. So it's not bad. My computer enabled some coolers. I have special keyboard key just to see on them. Hey, where are you? Oh, there is my coolers. 87 degrees Celsius and it's about 50 degrees for GPU. But usage is 0, so I think it's just, it's idle state for GPU. And for CPU, yeah, usage jumping the bottom and top. So okay. Let's see. They said CUDA could be installed somewhere else. Let's see once again where it said we could find it. We tried to use that folder, but it's not work well. NVIDIA CUDN and C program files. Let's see if we have that C program files. NVIDIA, just NVIDIA Corporation. CUDN. Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't do it much bigger. NVIDIA GPU Computing Toolkit or CUDA 12. But we already know we try to use that path. Tools. CU I don't see anything like that. NVIDIA just corporation. And if we try to go to maybe this x86, it's still NVIDIA corporation, and still there are no CUDA and CUDNN files. Oh, let's try to search. No items. Okay. What about program files? NVIDIA GPU. And let's search for CUDNN. No items matched. So what is the first thing? Looks like I don't have CUDNN in my system, but I have CUDA 12.6. Or I can add it. Let's ask. Download CUDNN. Login create. Login create where we were. You'll need NVIDIA developer account. If you don't have one, you can create. Select the appropriate version. As of now, CUDNN latest supported version 12x. Download the Windows installer. Install. Extract content. Copy files to CUDA directory. Manual copies extract files into existing CUDA installation directories. Bin. Copy to toolkit bin. Include libx64. Update environment variables. Okay, and pass in. Okay, it should be done, I believe, automatically. It's still building. Okay, while it's building, let's do that exercise. I'm doing something which I'm not very sure about. So for some reason I never interested into that, all of those things, nor in Python programming. Tarball 10. What is tarball? CUDA version. So we download in base installer. And if it has all zip files, we just copy them. Built-in CXX object. Why we'll do that? Because actually we're looking into a way to execute, multiple things for free. Not just I have lags on my computer. It's pretty big lags. So I'm not just transcription of the audio files, but maybe even using some LLMs, because we able to use some LLMs for free, like Meta Llama. And if we will use it for free, probably we could end with that CUDA support, with GPU support, without even touching that models and Whisper. We could achieve some speed which is acceptable for multiple people. Also, we could do some, some very specific configuration of Whisper, or maybe of Llama, or maybe something else, and just make it work perfectly fine in our case. Because if you do very specific configuration, very detailed, in some cases it will work better than generic in APIs, because in API you're quite limited anyway. So yeah. So guys, 4 minutes, not too much, but building that thing, I have no idea how long it will take. But what I could see that, yeah, we are, not we, but CPU used for, you see, 99%. 99%. So pretty extensive usage of CPU. I even maybe switch on cooling pad below my computer just to help it to decrease temperature. I like rainbow RGB color. So it's still at 100 and it's still at 92 degree, and it's still about in 4,000 RPM. I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine, but we are doing stream, and for stream, of course, it's not so nice, because it's impact our stream pretty a lot. What we used to do before, I used to connect to different notebook from my main notebook and show its screen, and with that, even if it was like dying, stream was fine, because I'm using completely different notebook for that. So yeah. So while it doing that, let us ask the question next. Our next question. Hi, I am thinking of using Whisper word level transcript to create dynamic captions for my short video in Adobe Premiere Pro. What would be the best and most effective way to create a project maybe part of the project if I had preserved extended transcript file. What I need to do for that, step by step, I want to set up things like background color of each word while it sounds, and color of the font overall, maybe more. So let's see what should we do, what we will do with our as our next steps. Let's go up. Oh, maybe slightly smaller. Creating dynamic captions in Adobe Premiere Pro using word level transcript from OpenAI Whisper involves several steps. Generate word level transcript. Prepares the transcript for Premiere Pro. Convert to CRT format. Consider writing a script in Python and I'm going to automate this conversion. Okay, it's simple. Import captions into Premiere Pro. It's simple. Customize caption appearance. Access essentials, select captions, add caption style, appearance, background, automate word level styling, optional. Manually styling each word could be time consuming. To streamline this process using third-party plugins, consider plugins like Submachine that offer advanced caption features, including word level styling and animations. Submachine. Scripting. Develop script using scripting to automate the styling process based on script data. Review and adjust. Additional tips. Describe me detailed process of Premiere Pro scripting, but please start with plugin like Submarine. Is it free? I like the search. It will do more or less, more or less realistic data because it try to use word search. Submachine powerful extension which automates creation of engaging word-by-word animated subtitles, automate word-by-word pricing, subscription model at $8 per month, 80 per year. Getting started. Submachine page on OIS scripts. Install plugin following. Utilize the plugin interface to generate customized titles. Subscripting in Premiere Pro. So it's using Extend scripts, Adobe Extend version of JavaScript. Setting up, install Adobe Extend Toolkit or use Visual Studio Code with Extend Script Debugger extension. Oh. Familiarize yourself with Premiere Pro scripting guide. Create a script to write a script to import your transcript. Create text layers and synchronize them with your video timeline. Use the scripting API to set priorities like font color and background color for each word. Execute the script. Scripting requires programming knowledge and understanding of Premiere Pro scripting API. Flexibility. Okay, conclusion. So I like scripting because we could create something which could be used for free, correct? Which would be the nicer option. Let's look at Adobe Extend Script API. Oh, it's below, sorry. And let's look IS scripts, plugins, Submachine, price $150. Seriously. Word by word. Yeah, nice, nice, word by word. So they talking about some issues. Build for Creative Cloud. Visit Developer Console. Extend, integrate, what? Distribute. Extend audio in design. Browse full list. Distribute millions. And what we should download? We should download for Premiere Pro. Yes, but it's just Premiere Pro. Once again, install Adobe Extend Script Toolkit. Maybe you know what? Let's go here and search. Without zero. Okay, it says it's getting started with UPX for Photoshop, types of plugins, setting up UPX development, developer tool, setting up. This page exclude plane, tool chain, technology stack, basic tool chain, Visual Studio Code. Okay, we have Visual Studio Code. UPX developer tool provide GUI. Okay. Advanced Touchpad, Node.js, and PM Yarn installing tools for UPX, Mac OS, and Windows. Adobe UPX developer tool. Easy 2222 installation guide. Installation. Launch Adobe Creative Cloud application. If not, download and install Creative Cloud. Sign in Adobe. Click all apps and UPX developer tools listed. Launching for the first time. Oh, wow, wow. It would be a completely new learning curve for us. Yes. Okay. Let's see what we have here. It's still building. It's still building. You know what? Maybe I'll leave it to build, to complete the build. Also, we have downloaded that CUDA CUDNN. So we could extract everything into downloads folder. It extracting everything into downloads code. And I have very awful FPS actually. I have about 10 FPS. It's really not working well. Maybe I could, of course, go here. Include libbin. So it's all files we need actually. CUDNN. Okay. And so what we could do, we have the CPU usage 100. System interrupts, really. GPU process. Oh, C# C++ compiler. Python. What I should deprioritize, you know? Maybe I need to go to this thing. Where to find some tasks. So it's a lot of compiler processes. CPU time. For host. Jump in. I need to go and choose something like system idle. Maybe better by CPU. Set priority maybe below normal. OBS. Okay, oh no. Set priority above normal. Change. I still see some slideshow. Maybe need set OBS even. OBS. OBS. Set priority even high. Change. It's better, it's slightly better. But anyway, it's still building something. Building. I haven't realized it will take so long here. Even it's create some warning, but overall building is doing good. So what we have here, we'll try to I will put that folder files into that folder with CUDA. I don't want to do it right now during the build because maybe it will break it. I really don't want to do that. And once it's build done, I could copy it and check if PyTorch would be say that it's okay, it's CUDA enabled. If it's not CUDA enabled, we repeat building process. Maybe I could repeat building process. It's as simple as Python setup py install, executing just that in proper virtual environment, as we know. So in that case, it will try to build another version of PyTorch, and if it will succeed and CUDA would be enabled, okay, we could test not only Whisper but some more complicated models on our local computer, which again, it's nice, but it's not mighty. Let's say that it's Intel Core i7, and yeah, it has GeForce RTX 4060 mobile, not mobile. Maybe yes, it's called mobile version for laptops. So really not too mighty, as I said. So yeah, that's it. I will finish the stream on my continuing build process. As you see, it's keeping the last maybe starting 39, now 106. So it's mostly more than 25 minutes, more than last 25 minutes it's building, and it's keeping process utilization up to 100%. So yeah, not so cool. So I think yeah, that's it for my building. Hopefully we could build and write some instructions and maybe write shorter video so everyone could build it. But yeah, I don't believe that task like go and install everything, build, and it will work like a miracle, will work nicely for everyone from who do it very first time, and it will do perfectly from the initial try. Maybe we need to look into some more complicated things like Docker, or at least WSL machine, which mostly Docker in some way, yes. WSL and some scripts which will do everything you need, install everything you need, but in kind of Unix environment where much less chance to do something wrong if you execute some script. We'll see. Now I wish you all the good day. It's about 1 hour stream. I don't have any views today, but it's because of very large lag in my streams, initially because of internet and now because of very high utilization of CPU by build machines. So yeah, I think that it. You have a nice day, and if you wait for some sign from university sign, it's time to look back, maybe watch some very old video, look back on some very old photos, remember good and not so nice moments from your past. And if it's something hurting you, maybe it's time to let it go, to forgive people, or accept that situation, let it go, the whole thing, and it will allow you to start moving forward, to return some of your energy which still staying there in past and not allowing you to just move forward very quickly. Hopefully it will help you, and it's something I did today and still continue to do that. And yeah, I always trying to provide you something which at least I'll try to do myself or already done. So yeah, so that is my advice for today, and my good wish, so you have your energy back, your life back, and your happiness right now and in the future. So I will be streaming another 40 days, or maybe more. If you want me to stream more, please leave a note and how you see my streams, how it become more interesting for you or more informative for you, or just leave everything as is. Please write me some comment, and see you later whenever you are ready. I will be streaming every day after 10 p.m. Maybe right at 10 p.m. or sometime I could postpone up to 2 hours. Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, see you.